Hey everyone, it's me, xCanadensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post new related videos every single day, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of Cure Sky and Cure Prism from Hirogaru Sky Precure. These are the first two dolls that they have released for the show, and I cannot wait to see more, but for now, these are the two that we have, so let's check them out. So this is what Cure Sky's packaging looks like. I really like the packaging on these. Precure Style is a really, really beautiful series of dolls, and I've been really enjoying them. I have almost all of them now, finally, and yeah, so you can see the little stock photo for the two of them. So cute, and different information about them and their details. It's all in Japanese, so I can't read it. So cute. And then Cure Prism here. Same packaging, but it has the artwork of Cure Prism, of course. And then on the back, there she is. So cute. And if you guys are interested in getting these dolls for yourself after you watch this review, the end of this video will explain how I got them, and the description of this video will tell you more information. This video was made in partnership with Zenmarket, which is my favorite Japanese proxy to buy stuff from. I did buy these dolls myself, but I'm partnering this video with them. So anyway, without further ado, let's get them out of the box. Sora and Mashiro are now out of the packaging, and this is what they look like. They are so cute. I strongly prefer Cure Sky's design to Cure Prism's. I think this design is so cool with like the little cape and everything. It's so much fun. So this one's my favorite doll, and I think the face just looks really good on this one too, but they're both super cute. I'd love to know who your favorite character this season is, by the way. I mean, I'm gunning it for Cure Butterfly. I know she's going to be my favorite one, but we have to wait a little while longer to see her. Anyways, both dolls come with their Sky Mirage, which is our Princess Star color pen. Again, I'm kidding. It comes with the wand form, and it looks like this. Unfortunately, because of the nature of the design of the thing, it's just generic, because it's like an electronic thing, but obviously they're not going to do that for the dolls. So it's pretty simple, and they both have the same one, as you can see. I really wish that she had come with her, like, hero notebook or whatever it was, or the Pretty Holic version even. That would have been so cute, but I get it. It's no big deal. Anyway, so let's take a look at Cure Sky first, because she's my favorite one. So one of my favorite I mean, I just love these dolls in general. I think they're absolutely beautiful, but I specifically really love the hair on these dolls. It's always so perfectly styled, and they use this magical styling gel stuff. It's like wax. It's not gel, so it's really soft. You can run your fingers through her hair, you can brush it, but it will always go back to the curl pattern. It's amazing. I have Precure style dolls from like 10 years ago that are still in immaculate condition like this because of the styling wax. It's so amazing. And I can't ever place what the hair fiber is. I don't think it's nylon. I'm pretty sure it's saran, but it's just so soft. And a lot of Japanese dolls use that hair fiber. I love it. And you can see that she has a little pink streak in her bangs. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to have some pink up here too, but it's not a big deal. And then her little wing things, as you can see, mine was falling off in the packaging, but it's just because it's a little ring that you put on the ponytail holder. I much prefer this to the way that this used to be done on dolls, where they just kind of like attached it to the rubber band, because then once the rubber band dry rots, you are out of luck. And I love the painted details on those. They're very impressive. And then on to the outfit. So she has a little collar here. There's a really cute little plastic implement here with the little tie. I'm really impressed with the amount of trims on here as well, because, I mean, with Precure style dolls, generally they do a lot of printed detail, which isn't my favorite, but I get it. It's not that serious, you know? But I really appreciate with these specifically how much actually is not just printed on. They have a lot of really cool construction, because the outfits are super complicated. I love this piece. I think this is supposed to be like making the cape stay in place, maybe? I'm not sure what the function of this is, but as you can see, there's not one underneath. It's a really cool asymmetrical design. I love the trim down here. This material has burned edges, so it should be fine. This isn't my favorite though. I wish it flowed a little bit better. And there's this like goofy cellophane material up here, which a lot of Japanese dolls used to use that material. It's not my favorite. I think it looks kind of cheap, but I mean, it's serving its function here, and it's not a like obvious part of the design, so I'm fine with it. And then love these little puff sleeves. They're really nice quality too. And then we have a lot of printed detail here. So this is printed on, this is printed on. These are little 3-dimensional bows. This is printed on, and then the skirt is a separate piece, as you can see, but this little yellow trim is printed on, and all of the details on the skirt are printed on, except it is actually like a really cute gathered skirt pattern. And then there's some really nice trims down here. There's 2 of them. And moving down, you can see her little socks, which are very cute. She does come with underwear if you saw those earlier. And then the shoes are fantastic. Really nice painted detail. Pretty sure these are a new sculpt as well, because the fur on the top is really silly. And they're pink. This yellow is very interesting. It comes off green, but I think it's because they're blue shoes. And then blue. and the bottoms are just blue. So that's it for Cure Sky. And if you're not familiar with Precure style dolls, they have... Oh, okay, this is actually something because Lika-chan dolls generally actually can't do this, which is kind of funny to me. And then for some reason she's not wanting to go back down. There we go. They have wire articulation here. They can't move their... I mean, you can move the wrist, but it won't stay in place. And then they have click joints in the knees that function pretty well. They actually go quite far. And then the heads have really good rotational motion as well as tilt, which is very appreciated because that's actually not the standard anymore. And then there are earrings as well. I'm not going to try to take those out because they're going to fly across the room, but cute little yellow earrings. And then moving on to Cure Prism over here, who I think they did a good job with this outfit considering, like, I felt like she could have really drowned in this outfit in terms of all the white in it. And I think they did a good job with adding three-dimensional elements to separate from that, as well as the printed on details that, I don't know, they're pretty well done. I generally, as a doll collector, I really don't like printed on elements. I like for things to be a little bit more realistic looking, but it's understandable, right? These are super highly detailed outfits. They're made for kids, and I think these are actually pretty affordably priced within Japan, even though they seem kind of expensive among Playline dolls. And, you know, I'm not from the main market for these, which is Japan, so I can't really say if they're affordably priced or if they're good quality compared to other dolls of their price point. I don't know. I really like them. I think the faces are awesome. I really like Precure. I think they're really good quality for what they are, and yeah, I really enjoy them. Anyway, so Cure Prism has this really nice little bow on the top of her head. I love all the painted details on this, and she also has the same little yellow earrings as Cure Sky does. Love the faces. The faces are perfect on these dolls. Like, that's the most important thing to me. They look amazing. I realized I didn't show you Cure Sky's up close, so there's hers. Love the eyelashes. So well done, and it matches the art style of the show so well, which I super appreciate. Super, super cute. Also, the faces are shinier than I think they're supposed to be. I think that's the wax that they use to style the hair. I'm not sure, because my other ones aren't this shiny, and it's not the skin, because you don't see it anywhere else except the middle of the faces, so I'm pretty sure it's the wax, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna have to carefully wash that off. You don't want to wash the styling wax out. I mean, maybe you do, I don't know. But the styling wax really does a good job keeping the hairstyle, so I leave it in. I don't wash that out. It's awesome. Oh, the bow is attached with this little ribbon, by the way. That goes over to the back with elastic, and her hairstyle is really, really cute. So she's got bangs, she's got these little face framing pieces, and this little braid going to the back, and they actually trimmed that, so it's just little here. And then she has just really nice curls hanging down, just such soft, nice hair. Hopefully it's like well conveyed to you how soft and fantastic this hair is. I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful, beautiful hair. And yeah. Oh, by the way, the stands that I have them on are stands that I buy on Amazon. They don't come with stands, unfortunately. I will link them in the description if you guys are interested. Alrighty. So this is her outfit. It's really nice. So I think it would have been really boring had it not had this piece in 3D and this piece in 3D. Because otherwise, I mean, it's kind of a white dress. I'm not the biggest fan of this design, but maybe as I see it more in the show, I'll warm up to it more. I really like the shape of the dress. Like, the construction of it is really nice. Specifically, this sleeve situation here. Like, that is so, so cute with the little bows. And not really detailed on the back. Oh, the top is kind of green. I didn't notice that. Is that intentional? It's like vaguely green, and it must be intentional, right? Because it's the satin material, and why would they not just use that material again? Interesting. Okay. And then you can see the design of this piece, and it's just gathered kind of like a handkerchief. I don't really know what you would call that. And I really like the shape of the bows there. We've got a bow similarly shaped here in blue, and then these little bow tails coming down, except they're the white satin from before. The satin has burned edges, which should be fine, but I don't know how well these would stand up to play. I will say, though, that all of the Precure style dolls, except like the earliest ones, are made out of these same materials in very much the same ways, and I've bought secondhand ones, and they've been in pretty good condition. The only thing that doesn't really stand the test of time is this, like, tool that they'll use on the, like, my Madoka from Star Twinkle, she has this on her skirt, and I was like, because it rips pretty easily, and I had bought her from like a secondhand source, so hers was pretty ripped, but otherwise I haven't had any issues. Anyway, she has this really cool little star design going on. I mean, it's a prism, right? We got the colors coming in. It's fun, and I really appreciate that this like makes a little window to it. That's really cute. And then there's this pink ribbon piece here. I think Cure Prism turned out like almost a little bit better. Like, her outfit has more going on because it had less stuff that you could print on, right? So there was a lot they could print on here and get away with it, but on her they couldn't really. So I mean, this I don't mind being printed on. This again, don't really mind, and that's it. So she kind of made out like a bandit here. I'm excited to see how the other two are done. I'm very curious about it. And then she has this really nice lace trim here in yellow, which I super like. I think it looks really good with the color scheme of her outfit. And then her shoes are white with pink trims all over, and then these little yellow star shapes, and then the bottoms are white. And yeah, so that is it for the Precure style dolls from Hirogaru Sky Precure part 1, because we're gonna get at least one more release. I assume there's gonna be 2, because I think Cure Butterfly and the Cure Wing, is that the other one's name, are gonna be the next set, and then there's gonna be a mysterious 5th character, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any spoilers for it, but I keep seeing people talk about mid-season cures, and I'm like, okay, but not cures plural, but I keep seeing people mention a mid-season cure, and I'm like, we know the other 2, so it has to be a different one than those, right? I don't know. But yeah. All right, so before we get to the guide on how to purchase them, I wanted to talk about my final thoughts on these. I love them. I mean, it's not fair, right? They're Precure dolls. I'm going to like them. They're always really, really nice. Do I think these are the highest quality, most detailed dolls in the world? No, of course not. But they really, really, really capture and portray the characters really well. And when it's a doll of a character from a show, that's all I can really ask for. And I'm very, very happy with these. And I really enjoy them. I've really loved Precure style dolls. I had bought the Star Twinkle ones when I was like halfway through watching Star Twinkle Precure, and I was like, do I, like, how am I going to feel about them? I don't know. And they came in and I just fell in love. The dolls are so interesting. They feel different than any other dolls that I've had. It's mostly the hair. The hair is just so fantastic. And Bandai style is such a fantabulous line, and I'm so excited that they're extending it, because now there's Bandai style Sailor Moon dolls, which I have all of those on pre-order. I absolutely love them. I've reviewed those on my channel as well if you want to see them, and they're just spectacular. I really hope we get more franchises in Bandai style, or at the minimum, please do the old Precure characters. I don't understand why. Okay, we're getting Cure Black and Cure White again, which is great, but they actually already had Precure style dolls. They were the first Precure style dolls, but there's this huge lull for like 10 years or more that they didn't make, or it's like 8 years maybe, that they did not make any dolls. And yeah, y'all got a lot of catching up to do, a lot of characters that you could be making and marketing, and I would purchase them. So please, especially for the 20th anniversary. I'm assuming we're just going to get Cure Black and Cure White, which is awesome. I have those on pre-order and I'm very excited about them too, but I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and who's your favorite Precure style dolls so far. I'm going to bring you over to my Precure style collection and explain to you guys how to purchase from the partner for today's video, which is Zenmarket. Hey guys, I brought you over to the Precure display just so I can show you the Precure style dolls. I don't really show these that much, and I feel like there's not a lot of videos about them on YouTube in general, so I thought I'd show them. So here's my 2 new ones. They're standing in front of the aftermath of me taking apart my Star Twinkle display, because I want Star Twinkle to be this full shelf, but I can't decide what I want this area to look like, so that's why it's like that. And then this is going to be my expansion area, so this is where these guys will probably end up. I don't know yet. Anyway, so they're just standing here for now, but they look so cute. And Star Twinkle Precure is my favorite season so far, and these were my first Precure style dolls, and I love the Tropical Rouge ones too. The only ones that I bought like brand new are these 2 seasons. The rest I bought used, and you can see just how nice of condition they stay in. Oh, I just got Cure Earth, by the way, and I did just get Cure Finale. I just haven't unboxed her yet, so that's why she's not on display here. And then probably down here, which is just a mess right now, is where these 2 are gonna go. But I'm loving this display and I'm so excited to add more to it. And I will say that I think the best quality Precure style dolls were probably the Hugto ones, which makes sense. There's some of the earlier ones, but like they're fantastic attention to detail. But I will say that these generally have designs that are easier to do without printed on detail. But I love that Precure style in general does very graceful printed on detail. Like you can see there will be a real trim. Actually, Ange has like all real trims, which is really unusual, but you can see that her design is pretty plain compared to, say, these guys. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't mean like plain as in like boring. I just mean like it has less detail to it. And then you can see there's printed on detail, but they've kind of accentuated it. And that's what I really like about Precure style, is that even though they have printed detail, which is something that I'm not a big fan of, they like work it into the design really nicely. And yeah, so, and that's why I think like this one did a better job of working into the design than this one. But I mean, what were they supposed to do on this one? I don't know. Oh, this isn't Precure style, by the way. This is its own line. But yeah, thought I'd share They're super, super cute. You can see like these are really printed detail heavy because they just kind of had to be. And then among this season, like you can see that some of them have way more printed detail than others just because of how the cookie crumbled, I guess. Like this is printed detail, but you can't really tell. I don't know. Anyway, there they are. Now for the Zenmarket. And by the way, before I say anything else in this video, I've partnered with Zenmarket, but all of these were purchased with my own money. I just have an affiliate link that you guys can use to help support the channel and support future videos like this. But otherwise, I highly recommend Zenmarket in general. Every single Japanese doll, almost every single one, I should say, I have bought from Zenmarket. The only ones that I haven't bought from Zenmarket, I had to buy through a different proxy because Zenmarket didn't have Mercari yet, but they have Mercari now. And I hated using those proxies. I'm not like truly, I just really love Zenmarket. I think they're awesome. So anyway, I was really happy to be able to partner with them because I truly, really, really love their business. So even if you don't want to support my channel, I get it. You should still check them out anyway if you're planning to buy stuff like this because they're great. Anyway, now on to that part of this video. Clicking the link in the description will bring you to this page, which is a landing page that Zenmarket has prepared for you guys. It has the information that you guys will need to be informed shoppers on the website. And I've been using Zenmarket since 2018 and I absolutely love them, but this is a partnership that I do benefit from if you guys use my link, but I totally, like, I don't mind if you don't use my link, truly, because I really love Zenmarket and I'm just really excited to be working with them. Anyway, so if you click here, you can find Precure dolls, which is what we reviewed today. And as you can see, this says Precure style in Japanese. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they put there. And it's bringing up our Precure dolls. So as you can see, it's brought up a bunch of Precure dolls that are in stock on Amazon Japan. So these are actually just mirrored listings from Amazon Japan. So I'll show you. These are Zen Plus. There's something different. If you see that at the top, that means it's on Zen Plus. But anyway, if you click this item page on Amazon, you can see it's just mirrored from Amazon. They've put the information that they think you're going to need here, but always double check on here and make sure that you know what you're getting into. And I recommend getting the Google Translate plugin on Google Chrome because it makes things that much easier. And Zenmarket actually will translate things for you, which is awesome. So I'm not using this plugin right now. Like if you look, it's not here. On this page, it is because it needed to be translated, but this one does not need to be translated. So that is pretty cool. I always really appreciate that. And even when you're scrolling through on like, ooh, my bad. If you're scrolling through on Yahoo Japan Auctions, which by the way, if this is here and you click on another one, it'll show you that search, which is awesome. They translate here for you as well. Of course, you want to check the translation and make sure that the items are correct because sometimes the listings, as you know from like American eBay, aren't as obvious as you'd like them to be. You know, it'll be like doll clothes only. You need to make sure that you know if it says that. But yeah, so you can pre-order Cure Black and Cure White. You can order all of these other ones. You can see that some of them are super, super cheap because Precure style dolls generally get overstocked quite a bit. Oh my gosh, $10. And then La Mer is pretty expensive still, but I'm sure you could find her cheaper if you looked. But yeah, so, and then you can add her to your cart, which I've already done, and go to your account. And as you can see, this doesn't happen immediately. I added it to my cart about 10 minutes ago and they've already populated all this, which is awesome. So the shipping was free. You do have to pay for the shipping from whoever you buy it from to the proxy, which isn't always known, but they just take it out of your funds later, so it's fine. And this is just in my cart. I haven't committed to purchasing it yet. And you can see the price, which is $34.64, so it did end up being the same. Sometimes it's not the same. Sometimes some weirdness happens, so that's why they do that. They just double check. And then the fee is 300 Japanese yen per item. It's been that ever since I started using Zenmarket. The only other fee I've ever had to pay is if I keep items over time like this. As you can see, you're only supposed to keep stuff for 45 days. They'll keep them longer, but they charge you for it. And this stuff was really big, so it didn't make it into my last box, so that's why it's been there that long. And they charged me 50 yen per day, which is about 50 cents, but you probably won't have that problem. That's just me. But yeah, so this is all you would have to pay, and then it would arrive to proxy, and then you just have to pay the shipping to you, as long as you don't keep it there for over 45 days like I did. So that's what I really like about Zenmarket, is that they don't charge you to consolidate your package unless you have some weird special request. They generally don't charge you for it. But they've done special requests for me for free before, and this was long before I was a partner with them. Like, for example, I've asked them to clarify like the material and items made out of for customs just to make it easier to get into the country, which is really nice. And yeah, they don't charge you for package consolidation, which is huge, because the only reason I've ever used other proxies is because I wanted to use Mercari. Now Zenmarket has Mercari, so I will never have to use another proxy again, which is amazing. Those other proxies, if I bought 2 items, just 2, I would have to pay a fee per item, which was kind of based on the price of the item, I'm pretty sure. And then I would also have to pay this random charge too, which I'm not even sure what that was. I think it was the fee per item, but it was confusing. And then I would also have to pay a price, like it was like 15 bucks just to consolidate 2 items into 1 box. And then the shipping was weirdly high. And with Zenmarket, I feel like I've just had a really consistently good experience, and I've used several other proxies in the past. I used one because something wasn't available on like Yahoo auctions through Zenmarket. It was weird, so I used a different one. I hated it. And then the other one that I had to use because of Mercari, it was very confusing. I really like Zenmarket. I think it's super streamlined, and I love this service. It's where I've gotten like almost every single anime thing that I own, and yeah, it's an awesome service, and I will continue loving them and using them, and I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to partner with them. And with that, that's it for this video. Oh, and you pay extra for pictures of your items. You don't just get pictures of your items, just by the way. That might be important to people. But it's really cheap. I don't remember how much it costs. It's about $5, but this is lower than $5 now. This is probably like $4.50 or something, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!